I have to pick 10 designer fragrances that I have to keep for life and trash the rest. Now, picking 5 was really easy because... So y'all making me do this again, aren't y'all? Y'all making me do it again. Here goes. So we're about to do the top 10 for life. Toss out the rest, pick only 10. But you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself a little bit. I'm gonna make it a little bit more difficult for myself because that's what I do. So instead of separating it from niche to designer, I'm just gonna do one list. Yes, I said it. One list. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up, LSF fam? Welcome to Lee Style and Whoa. Whoa.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright, guys. I'm alright. Don't worry about it. I talk about men's style, fragrance, grooming, some vlogs here and there, and I throw a dash of confidence at you. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification too. Let's hang out. Come on. Wow, my bad, guys. Honorable mention, 2 of them. I don't know how I almost gave you this list without these 2. I feel ashamed. But I'm talking about Frederic Mal's Promise and Portrait of a Lady. These are 10 out of 10 out of the park. And I feel like they're even worth retail. Now, they both have very similar notes. They both have a ton of roses and some kind of incense in them. But the difference between the 2 is Portrait of a Lady is a smoother version and Promise is an animalic version. They both don't really smell the same. They smell totally different, but they're both so good. Like, I fell in love with both of them on first sniff, and I've seen why people are talking about Portrait of a Lady a lot. I don't feel like there's been enough talk about Promise. You guys definitely need to put your nose on that. It is out of this world. No particular order because it's just too hard to do that. So number 10, we got Baldy a Freak. This fragrance is just so amazing, and I just did a full review on it that's not out yet, but this fragrance is just so good. It's floral, it's vetiver, it just has so much depth, and it takes you on this amazing journey. And this is definitely a fragrance that I will always have in my collection. Like, I can't picture my collection without this. But great unisex fragrance. You can wear it all year round, but of course, best for the spring and summer. Number 9, we got another fragrance that is pretty new in my collection. And new as in it's not even a year old, but it is Des Alps by Andy Tower. This is such a gorgeous fragrance, and I have a full review on it. But I've always wanted a fragrance that smells like just like this in my collection, because I smell something that almost smells like this, and I almost pulled the trigger on it. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to go and watch the full review so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is just so amazing. Like, it just smells like you're in the mountains, and it's just so Tux. And I like calling this Tux or James Bond, I refer to it as, because this is just a grown man fragrance. It's just so sexy. It's so green. This will always be in my collection no matter what. But Suisse is at the number 9 spot. Now, number 7 might come by surprise because with the 2 I just mentioned, you're going to be like, how can you throw that one in there? So, I have CH Men Privé. I absolutely love that fragrance. Yes, it's a little synthetic, but it's just that rum and that tobacco is just a match made in heaven. I absolutely love it. It's just so seductive, so sexy, moderate performer, but this is definitely something I'm going to have always. Like, I would never not have this in my collection. And it just pairs so well with the leather jacket. You guys know I love wearing my leather jacket. So we got number 7, CH Men Privé. This is another one that's going to come by surprise because, like the other 3 I just mentioned, it might not be on the same level, but this is just a fragrance that I've grown to love more and more since I got it. And I see myself always having this fragrance, and I actually have 3 backup bottles of this fragrance right now. But we're talking about Guerlain Homme Cologne. This is something that's discontinued, unfortunately, but it's just a fresh, fresh fragrance. Like, you have a bunch of citruses in there. It's just so creamy, so smooth, so easy to wear. This is easy to be a signature scent as well because it's just so easy to wear all year round. But I absolutely love Guerlain Homme cologne. Number 6 spot, you got a fragrance that's been buzzing in the fragrance community, and it is amazing, but it is by Beach Giza, and it is my favorite fragrance from their collection. I'm talking about Cocoa Moon. I'm talking about fresh pineapple coconut. It just makes you feel like you're in the tropics. And this is like strong too, like it lasts all day. I have 3 backup bottles already, and I'm getting ready to purchase the 100 ml that just came out. Absolutely love this juice. I will always have this in my collection. Also have a full review on this. Make sure you check it out. Number 5 spot, if you guys have been following my channel, you shouldn't even be surprised that this is going to be on this list, but I'm talking about African leather. I'm talking about cardamom, all these different spices, different woods. It's just so sexy, so seductive, and this is one of my most complimented fragrances ever. This is the fragrance that gets everybody, that people that don't even speak to me, when I wore this fragrance around them, they were like, what are you wearing, man? Like, it's that good. But African leather, number 5. Number 4, Jazz Club. That again shouldn't come by surprise. I will always have Jazz Club in my collection. Right now, it might even have the biggest dent in all of my fragrances right now because I wear that fragrance a lot. Vanilla, tobacco, match made in heaven, and they just made it so well. Favorite Maison Margiela fragrance. We got Jazz Club at the number 4 spot. Number 3, we got my second newest addition, but I had a little decant of it before, but I had to grab a full bottle. But it's the Edition Blanche by Chanel. Absolutely love this fragrance. Lemon meringue pie, like, it's just so good. Also got a full review coming soon on that, so please make sure you stay tuned. But I will always have this in my collection because it's just so good, so smooth. Number 2, we have Fill and Chill. Fill and Chill by Juicebox. This is one of the best freshies I've ever smelled. And what I like about it is this kind of put a new twist on freshies because it's spicy and it's fresh at the same time. And it is beast mode. And those are like 2 things that don't usually associate with freshies. Beast mode and spicy. But this is spicy, fresh, and it's beast mode. Absolutely love this juice. I will always have this in my collection because I feel like you can wear it all year round. Of course, it's best in the spring and the summer, but it's just so versatile and how unique and how different it is. Juicebox Fill and Chill, number 2. Number 1, YSL Tuxedo. This is amazing fragrance. This is so sweet, so seductive, and it just lasts all day. It's woody, it's patchouli, it's so good. Again, that's why Kuba talks about this fragrance so much. He raves about this, and I know exactly why he raves about it. Best YSL ever made. I can go on and on and on about this fragrance. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I knew when I first smelled it, and I just knew I had to have it. There you go, guys. Let me know what is the 10 fragrances you guys just cannot live without, that you will always have in your collection. Down below in the comments though, I'm really curious. Don't forget to smell stylish. Don't forget to follow me if you guys aren't following me already. Instagram, Twitter. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course, subscribe. Short, Dark, and Handsome Gang, LSF fam. Love you guys. See you next time. Peace.